Start right now.
How you doing? My name is Easterling. I'm here to give a speech how to do CPR and hand maneuver in emergency situations. CPR is a life-saving technique which we use in many different emergencies. Example, if a person's heart stopped or somebody's near drowning, you want to do CPR. The reason we do CPR is because we move oxygenated blood through the body and get it to vital organs. Vital organs are your heart, your brain, your kidney. You want to move that good blood through the system. When the heart stops, you get deoxygenated blood, which is not good, because when you get deoxygenated blood, it messes up the system. The body only can live with oxygen 8 to 10 minutes, so it's very vital you start doing CPR. Now, if you're not trained to do CPR, it's simple. Get on the ground, start doing chest compressions you want to do at least 100 minutes, non-stop till the paramedics get there. Now, if you are trained to do CPR, this is how you do it. Or if you want to try to do it, this example. Here go my assistant right here. Her name is Easterling. She's going to be here. She's going to be my assistant. I'm going to show her how to do CPR. It's not hard. It's very simple. But the good thing is you want to give good, deep chest compressions until the paramedics get there. Okay. We're going to lay down. I'm going to have her lay down. And we're going to start doing CPR. Now, the key thing about CPR is you want to make sure that the patient is not conscious or unconscious. So this is how you do it. Ma'am, are you okay? Sir, ma'am, are you okay? If the person answers, they must have a pulse. If they don't answer, unconscious, you check for a pulse. No pulse. Okay? If me and another person here, that person can go and run and call 911. If you're by yourself and you are trained, you want to start doing CPR first, 100 chest compressions, and then you call 911. So let's say I have somebody else here with me, and we're going to do CPR here. My partner ran, called 911. Now, you want to kneel to the person's side. Look, listen, and feel. If the chest rising, the chest not rising, because the person should not be breathing. You listen. No breath sounds. So now, you take your hand, you put in the middle of the person's chest, here, and you put the other hand on the palm, and you use your body weight. You keep your elbow straight, and you give 100 chest compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to give 100 chest compressions in a minute. Then you give a head tension lift, and you give 2 rescue breaths. You get a seal. 1, 2. Check for a pulse, no more than 10 seconds. Again, you get 100 chest compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the middle of the chest, you keep your arms straight. You want to get down in it, put your body weight, all your body weight. You want to get at least 2 minutes of chest depth. Once you did that now. Already, we did chest compressions. We're giving rescue breaths. You don't want to interrupt chest compressions. It's very important because why? We're moving oxygen and blood through the body. If we stop for like say 5 minutes, that's our deoxygenated blood now just sitting there. So we want to keep that blood moving. We're going to constantly do chest compressions, good chest compressions. You want to switch out. American Heart Association said after 2 minutes, you want somebody else to come in and give chest compressions because you want good, deep chest compressions. All right? So you give mouth to mouth. To give mouth to mouth for an adult, you pinch the nose, you put your mouth over that person's mouth, you cover the whole mouth up, you get a whole seal, and you blow in it. Head 10, chin lift, pinch your nose, get over here, open the person's mouth up, and give good, deep blows. Boom, cut them up. That's 2 breath sounds. Okay? With a kid, you take your mouth, you press over the child nose and mouth, and you give the breath. You give the rescue breaths. Okay? It doesn't stop. With kids, the same thing. You're doing 100 compressions within a minute. You want to keep cycles going. Within 5 cycles, you want to keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going. Because like I said, the thing we want to do is keep oxygen and blood moving. Now I gave you a real quick CPR. You always can go and get trained in the American Heart Association and take CPR class. It's very important that you take this. And let's say if you have AED available, if somebody at a grocery store, once you do your chest compressions, you do everything, you want to place the AED on the patient, it tells you how to use it. Everything is very important that we keep oxygen blood going till the paramedics get there. Okay, now, we're going to do, stand up for me, Miss Easterling. Let's say you're in a restaurant and you have a person who's choking. You're like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Do the choking sign. That's the choking sign. They can't breathe. So you come behind the person, and this is called the hammer maneuver. You get behind them, you take the ball of your fist here, you put it in the middle of the chest, and you bend and you go up. You give like that. That's for the adults, okay? That is the hammer maneuver for the adults. And you take the ball of your fist and you give it up in here, and you try to get the person. You get behind them, and you want to get a good, because that person is going to start going out. So you want to make sure you got your legs based so you can hold that person up. Take that fit, and the things you get in here, and you get in the middle of this head, and you go, and hopefully the food dislodge, or anything got caught in the throat. So that's a quick thing on the hammer maneuver for adults. Now, this is our baby. If a baby is not breathing, you always check unconscious or conscious. If the person is unconscious, it's different. You want to lay them down. You want to try to do a hammer maneuver, try to get them up. If the person is conscious, you can stand up and do it. The same thing for a baby. If the baby is conscious, and if you can see the food, you can put your hand in the mouth and get the food. You do no blind finger sweeps for kids. For adults, you can stick your finger in the adult mouth and try to find if you can't see, you put your hand down there. That's called a blind finger swipe. You can do it for adults. For kids, that's a no-no, because you want to see what's in the kid mouth. You don't want to push it down deeper. So unless you can see the food or the candy or the object, you cannot just stick your finger down there and just say, oh, I hope I get it. No, it's not useful. Now, if this baby is conscious and you can see, okay, now with a kid it's different. You put them in your hand like this. You put the mouth in between your two fingers. You put it here, and you give it 5 back blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip it over. Flip the baby over. You see I got him right here in my arm. You give it 5 chest compressions with your 2 fingers. You don't do this for the baby because their chest not that big. You want to give this 2 fingers. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you look in the mouth. Can you see the object? If you don't see it, you do the same thing again. Flip it over. Back blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I got the mouth here so that it come out between my fingers. I want to see it drop. I have it in a down motion, so wherever the food or anything come out, it comes out. I don't have it here because where the food gonna go at? Back down into the person's throat. So have it here. Flip it over, same thing. 5 chest compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look. Oh, I see the object. Once I see the object, I grab it out. So that's a quick, steps on how to do CPR. Again, untrained, 100 compressions, non-stop till the paramedics get there. If you train, you can do a lot more when you train, or you confident in doing CPR. The hammer maneuver, the same thing. Get behind that person, and you get a good base. You get up there. You get it real good to get that object out. Same thing for kids. I hope y'all learned something from me today, and hope I did a good job. Y'all have a good day.